I'm Ben Somerville, one of the co-founders at Farsiight and the host of this podcast, Insights, where we'll be bringing you hard-hitting, bite-sized content on lessons learned through building my agency. With more competition than ever in the market, it's never been harder to cut through the noise. As a marketing agency, this is a very common problem that we help our brands overcome, so wanted to make this the focus of today's episode. By studying hundreds of high-growth companies and through my own personal experience, I've come to the conclusion that one of the most effective strategies to get cut through in a crowded market is differentiation by focusing on a niche. My company Farsiight is a perfect example of this. When my co-founder Josh and I decided to start an agency, we were overwhelmed and disheartened by the amount of competition that existed in the market. So we took stock of our collective experience and expertise. Josh at that point had close to a decade of experience in performance marketing, working agency side and in-house for online D2C businesses. I'd spent the better part of 5 years in tech working for high-growth marketplace and SaaS companies as the head of sales. From this experience, I gained an intrinsic understanding of SaaS and marketplace business models, the problems that they faced during the startup and scale-up phase, and the sales and marketing strategies that they were actively deploying in the market. So we made the decision that we were not going to go down the path of launching a full-service jack-of-all-trades agency, and that instead we were going to niche in and launch an agency that specializes in performance marketing and creative for high-growth, direct-to-consumer and technology companies. We didn't know it at the time, but this was going to be one of the best decisions that we would make in our business to date, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. By focusing on a niche, you can be hyper-specific with your marketing as you know exactly who your ideal customer is. For example, rather than writing a blog about the top 10 Google ad strategies you should be running, which would have no hope of ranking on Google due to the competition, we wrote the most comprehensive guide to running Google ads for SaaS. This article ranks number 1 on Google and consistently generates high qualified leads for our agency. Focusing in on a niche has provided us a competitive advantage in the sales process. When potential prospects are comparing apples to apples, or in our case agencies, they have Farsiight on one hand, who specializes in the service they are looking for, combined with a deep understanding of their vertical, with highly comparable case studies to prove our experience. On the other hand, they have a typical marketing agency with little to no experience in D2C or tech. Who do you think wins the client? As we've matured as a company, focusing on a niche has acted like compound interest. We continue to build a deeper understanding of our customer and deeper experience on how best to solve their problems. As we get better and better at solving our customers' problems, the more our online reputation grows and the more referrals we generate. And the best part about these referrals is that they're usually to our other customers in our core verticals, just like the client who referred them. And this is exactly why owning a niche can not only help you get cut through in a crowded market segment, but also act as an engine of growth for your company. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed this short and sharp episode of Insights and look forward to talking to you on our next episode.